This has become a familiar sight for residents in North Whitby, an empty mailbox day after day. Residents here say that Canada Post has only been delivering their mail about twice a month, allegedly due to staffing issues.
At the end of the day, they are just returning the truck back fully loaded with all the mail.
Mail reportedly being taken on quite the ride by Canada Post. Bills, letters and checks only reaching a mailbox like this one after weeks of delays in North Whitby and Brooklyn.
Thinking back, it seems to be that we're going about 2 weeks at a time without mail delivery.
Residents like Robert Drury say they've complained to Canada Post only to hear they're not alone.
They've indicated that they've received over 35 complaints from our area and that none of the rural addresses in northern Whitby and Brooklyn have actually been receiving their mail due to some staffing changeovers.
Canada Post, however, denies any such staffing issue exists, telling CityNews in a statement, "The route you mentioned has continued to be serviced on a regular basis over the time period mentioned and continues to be staffed with regular delivery." Not so, says the Postal Union. It says a senior carrier has been on leave since November, and the route is currently being staffed by a rookie postie with little training.
The route is, like I said, 8 to 10 to 12 hours long, and you have a new employee on it that was hired in probably mid-November. It's setting her up to fail.
In turn, residents say setting them up for problems if important mail keeps being delayed.
Thankfully for us, it's not a huge inconvenience. It was some late Christmas presents and some packages we had ordered that hadn't been received. But for others who receive checks or bills by mail, it's potentially a much bigger issue for them.
The union says they are working with Canada Post to determine whether this very large route needs to be covered by 2 carriers, hopefully speeding up this snail mail delivery problem for residents for good. Now, this story came to us from a CityNews viewer. If you have a news tip you want us to look into, there are many ways that you can get in touch with us. In North Whitby, Amanda Ferguson, CityNews.